What's going on YouTube? This is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World coming at you with my 125 gallon Planet tank today and my 55 gallon reef tank today. That's what we're looking at today, and I'm going to switch over to the 125 gallon in a second. We're probably going to flip back and forth, but I want to talk about two things today. Number one, how to enjoy your tank, how to enjoy your own tank personally, how to get the most satisfaction out of it. And then we're going to talk about how long does dirt actually last. I want to talk about this for a long time, and I finally got a good video to talk about. So guys, before we get into too much detail, let's look at the 55 gallon tank. Let's see what corals they've got in here. I'll show you from the beginning to present. First of all, I introduced these mushroom corals. Now a lot of people thought I tested my tank to see if it's ready for corals by putting mushrooms in there. No, I did my test. I have test kits. I did the ammonia, I take that back. I did not test for ammonia or nitrites. Nitrites. I tested for nitrates only because I knew the cycle was over once I had 0 nitrates. So I introduced those once I had 0 nitrates and 0 phosphates. I don't know if the camera's picking up. You can kind of see it, but they've got some orange spots on them, which is pretty cool. They're a nice little colony of mushrooms. Then I introduced the Kenya tree, and the lights just came on. These corals will probably get about 2 times bigger. Literally, they just came on not even 5 minutes ago. The Kenya tree was introduced after that. Then I introduced, I can't remember exactly. I think it was the toadstool mushroom coral right here, which is closed up. Like I said, the lights just came on. This came in with the cleanup crew I ordered from realreef.com. You guys need to check them out. They hook you up super good deals. I've got like 200 cleanup crews members for like not even $100 and some dollars. It was like $140 for like over 200 cleanup crew members. Outstanding. Cleanup crews were all good, no dead on arrivals. Everything was alive. You can see them actually on the rock work, on the glass, everywhere. They're doing a fantastic job. Like I said, there was hair algae on this rock. It's completely gone. You can see they're cleaning the glass. I have not scraped that. Then I introduced this colony of mushroom corals right here, which I love. These guys are huge when they open up. I mean, they're not huge, but they're about as size of those right now, and they're not fully open. They're going to get about twice the size. So these mushrooms will get about the size of those when they're fully open. So fish I got in this tank right now, it's Royal Grama and blue-green reef chromis. That's soon going to change if my special order ever comes in. And after I get the special order, I'm going to get some other fish. I want to put my tangs in last because they're most aggressive out of the fish I'm going to be getting. Alright, let's look at the 125 gallon Planet tank. Alright, my 125 is in desperate need of a trimming. I'm working on a water change, that's why the water level's low. I've got my net. I'm going to go in there, take some plants out, trim some, wow, that was, well, I'm definitely white. Anyways, I'm going to go in there, siphon down the gravel, get in there, do my maintenance that I need to do. My blushing and black angels have spawned. If you guys haven't seen that, I'm raising the babies in oh my god, not 100 gallon. I'm raising the babies in a 10 gallon tank. So that's pretty much the updates with the tank, guys. I'm going to do a trimming, clean the tanks up. And how to enjoy your tanks, guys. You just got to relax. I get so many people saying, Wayne, what should I do with my tank? What should I put in my tank? Should I put angels in my tank? Should I put a ballast shark in my tank? So on and so forth. Guys, don't ask me what you should do. You can ask me if that fish is compatible. I'll tell you that. But if you ask me, should I put a ram in with my discus? Is that going to look cool? I'm going to tell you this right here. I can't tell you that. Set your aquarium up the way you want to set up. Because at the end of the day, I could stop making YouTube videos and the world would never see my tanks again. But I would be enjoying them personally. I had tanks ever since I was little. And over the years, I've come up and gotten where I'm at today. You guys don't know the past history before I came to YouTube or before I made a YouTube channel and started uploading videos. You don't know before then. So, like I said, guys, when it comes down to it, you guys are the ones enjoying it. Another way you can enjoy your tank is to get everything prepped. I made a video on called "Get the Equipment Before the Fish." Check that video out right here. You want to make sure you have everything you need before you start cycling the tank or putting fish in there or any kind of livestock. Because if you don't have everything you need, you're going to lead to headaches. Make your maintenance easy. If you're less likely to do something because it's troublesome, you're not going to do it because you don't feel like it. So if you make yourself feel like doing it, you're going to do it more often. A good example of that is over the 55-gallon tank right here. I've been promised to show you guys, but I have an automated water changer. And what it is a power head, and I have a heater in there, and my RDI water is actually filling up right now. And that bucket will fill. I'll pour my salt ratio in there, and I'll wait 24 hours after the pump mixes up. Then I'll connect that vinyl tubing right here to the pump, and it'll come over and pour into the sump. And I've got to clean the salt spray off, sorry. But after this is fixed, all I have to do is plug in. What I do is I've got the outlet on the angelfish fry tank right now, but I've got an outlet here, and it'll have the heater and the pump on it. And when I'm mixing them up, I have the heater and pump plugged up to keep the temperature the same, to keep the water aerated, and to mix the salt evenly. So that'll plug into this power cord, this power outlet right here. And when I'm ready to pump the water back in the tank, I'll unplug the heater, keep the pump on, and then, like I said, I'll just connect the tubing to the pump, and that water will go into the sump and get pumped back into my tank. And making it easy like that is making me want to do my water changes more and more and more, because it's easier now. I use the Eheim Jaguar heater and a Marineland 1200 gallon per hour pump. Now, for sand, how long does dirt actually last? The reason I choose dirt is not because it's dirt. It's because of the fineness of it. Sand is fine, but it's harder to get the nutrients in it. There's drawbacks to everything. There's positives and negatives to everything. And you have to choose what's going to be the best for your tank. I chose dirt for a couple of reasons. One, it's natural. Two, it's fine. When you're selecting dirt, I don't recommend getting dirt that has bark in it or anything that's clumpy. I recommend getting a very, very fine dirt. Finest you can find it. Because I have a lot of stem plants in this tank, and I know they like fine soil or substrate. That way their roots can push through it. It's not really going to affect Amazon swords or anything, but if you have stem plants, they need fine soil so their roots can push through it easier. So that's the reason I chose dirt. Now, how long does dirt actually last? Dustin keeps saying, oh, I've been using dirt for 7 years. Guys, you can recharge soil. When you've got a pot, and if you have a plant in a pot, instead of taking the dirt out and replacing the dirt, you could just recharge that dirt by putting fertilizers in it. Either it be granule, powder, liquid, spikes. You can recharge that soil by putting the fertilizer back in it on a monthly basis, or however you want to do it, a weekly basis through liquid, but the liquid's going to wash out more and get faster absorbed. Granules are going to be slower. So you can always recharge your soil. So the best thing to use is not necessarily dirt or sand. It's just you want to find something that's going to meet the requirements of your roots. If you have happy roots, you're going to have happy plants. If you have happy plants, you're going to have a good water column. If you have a good water column, you're going to have good fish. So find something that's fine for your stem plants. If you've got Amazon swords and nubias, it doesn't really need to be fine. But for stem plants, it should be fine. And then you can just put your root tabs or your fertilizers in there to recharge it. That's why I also choose dirt. Another reason I choose dirt is to keep the pH kind of low. Even though my well water is always 6.5, the decaying material will lower the pH. That's why people put lime on their soil in the springtime and fall to raise the pH back up. Because after all the leaves decay in the fall, the lime balances the pH back up and gets it back where it needs to be. That's what's going on, guys. Comment, rate, and subscribe. I'm going to get in my tank and get a little messy and clean this bad boy up. I'll see you guys next time. Tell me what you guys think. Please share the video, because that's the only way the channel is going to grow. Thank you guys so much. Big shout out to all the subscribers out there. I'll see you guys next time.